So I have a couple already. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 8-minute ones. We'll grab some. I'll make 6 more.
I can't believe they turn into witches, bro. Like, fuck me.
Need 2 of these, and then 2 of these.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna sit at the XP farm for 3 minutes so I can get some XP.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to bed. Where's the other bed? Because we've been just sharing the bed.
Oh yeah, it's by the creeper. It's up
Oh
in the
yeah,
creeper.
that I did that the other night.
Alright, now we'll put magma cube and magma cream. Make potion of fire resistance.
Fire resistance!
What the fuck the function? Alright, now let's make these 8 minutes long. Alright, potions are done.
Oh,
I got 6 for you, 6 for me, and they're all 8 minutes long.
I still got like 2 minutes at this bitch.
Did you grab some fireworks?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put some potions in here.
I'm gonna go rip a piss quick. Yeah, we'll go when I get back.
Bet.
Monetizing the pussy.
Oh god.
If you ain't monetizing that pussy, what are you doing?
That ass.
Oh shit, Rockets held the Golden State Warriors to 16 in the first quarter.
Damn.
Jesus Christ. Lock them bitches up.
Hey, don't forget your gold, eh?
Good call. I'm gonna pull up stream. The fucking mob spawner should be done.
Here, I'm gonna drop you some, There you go.
Holy moly.
Yeah, they're easy as fuck to make. Might as well.
Alright. Gotta
You
get
ready?
some gold booties and I'm ready.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, set out.
I think the there is one that will still attack us with gold on, but the other guys won't. I mean, they'll attack us regardless if they see us, or if they see us attack another one. Okay, so we gotta go to positive X 490, so this way, and then positive 89.
So this
So
way.
Z. So let's go 89 first. It's around here. Okay, one sec. I have some stone in here. Hold up. Oh, I put it fucking sideways.
You don't just want to fly there?
Well, yeah. I'm just gonna make a little platform. Let me just get my rockets.
I'll break this top one, make it a little higher.
Yeah.
Fucking. There we go.
What the fuck?
I'm just making the ceiling high so we don't hit our heads when we jump out.
Ouch. Ouch. Like, what the fuck? Elytra didn't deploy.
Make sure mine's on before I do that.
That's gonna be a nice, easy flight.
So what's the X we're going to?
490. That's the treasure room. I'm here
Yeah, me too.
already. No, keep flying. Yeah. Okay. So what we could do is I have my bow. We could just snipe these motherfuckers.
Oh, motherfucker, I forgot mine. God damn it. Whatever.
Drink your fire resistance, just in case you fall in the lava. Okay, I'm gonna go land on this roof. Careful, there's holes everywhere, just so you know. Yeah, these motherfuckers are hard, so I'm just gonna start sniping them.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, maybe not. Okay. Okay. Who taught me how to shoot a fucking bow? There you go.
And we can
Okay, now they're all.
we can duplicate.
Look at all of them.
I know. We can duplicate if we just find one, we can duplicate it, so.
Yeah, exactly. Just kill them all.
Is there like a stairway up here? Guessing not.
I don't think so. Jesus, these guys got some health.
I'm heading down.
Okay, there's one coming up towards you. I'm gonna put my diamond back on. There you go. Oh,
This
fuck you,
thing's a
Mr.
fucking
Gas.
maze, dude. Where do we go?
Oh yeah, it's quite the fucking.
Dude, it's a fucking maze, dude. I'm in a cave. Is this a cave, or is this what it's meant to look like? Yeah, it's a fucking dead end. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, these are fun. So make sure you don't run out of fire protection. They're 8 minutes long, but just be careful.
Alright, this is not the right way.
Do you know it, Dewey?
There's no stairs in this bitch, like, Jesus. There we go. Where the fuck? Oh, is it in that building?
I'm thinking so. I see a chest over there, so I'm gonna go over there. I'm not gonna fucking... What do you call it, though? fly over there because I'll fucking die.
Oh, there's a chest right here.
Oh yeah, that's the chest I was going for.
It's a whole lot of nothing.
What'd you get?
Whole lot of nothing.
What was it?
Literally just gold, golden carrots, and magma cubes.
Oh, that's kind of ass. Oh, I got it.
Nice.
Or wait, no, that's an armor trim. Fuck.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
An armor trim?
Yeah, look up.
No, we need an upgrade.
No, it's
Search
the
it up.
trim.
It's the upgrade template.
I swear to God, it's a trim.
Snout armor trim applies to armors.
Yeah, look up here. I'm gonna look up what you need.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an upgrade
Trim
thing.
for netherite armor.
No, not trim. Don't search up trim, because trims are different than upgrades. Search up an upgrade template. That's what we need. I grabbed it anyways. Huh?
I just upgrade netherite's upgrade smithing template. Is it red with a blue arrow?
Nope.
Sure.
No,
okay.
it's yeah. I'm telling you, it's just a trim.
Okay. Yeah,
I know what the thing looks like.
All right.
Uh-oh. It's alright, we good. We chilling. This guy ain't got shit on me, playa.
All right.
I got my fucking knockback on my sword. Just a spawner. What kind of fucking spawner? Oh fuck, that scared me. I thought that was one of them. Oh, it's a magma cube spawner. Alright, let's see if I could scout out any more chests. I think we dead ass just have to find it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck it, I'm dropping down, yeah.
Oh, yo, I'm lagging.
Why are you lagging?
I don't even know. It wasn't fucking going. He was just standing there. I couldn't hit anything.
There's another chest in there. I'm guessing it's in there.
It's gotta be. Here, let me fly over there. Stop shooting.
Okay, one sec.
Yeah, it's in here. We got it.
Yeah?
Yep.
You got it?
Yep, got it.
Let's go.
Let's get the
All right,
fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
No! Oh, drink is fire resistance. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, eat some fucking food before I go anywhere. Okay, we're chilling.
I am not been chilling.
Just tower up.
Dude, I am surrounded at the moment. Hold on. There's the magma cube you shot is fucking everywhere.
No, it's because there's a spawner. Excuse me. Holy fuck.
Grabbing all these gold blocks, we're gonna need it for netherite. Oh my god, bro. Like, fucking
die,
go
bro. Don't
away.
die, man.
I'm not trying to fucking die, man.
Why do you have your fucking elytra still on, bro?
Bro, get up, man. Holy fuck. Just trying to get some fucking gold, game. Bro, kill me, I'll fucking snap. I'm not near lava, so if I die, I just pick up my inventory.
Okay. I don't have much room, so...
Just, literally just grab the smithing template and my sword and shit. I have 4 shulker boxes
Hey,
on
just
me.
come up. Just come up.
I'm waiting here. I have 4 hearts. I'm waiting here.
Valid. Here, I'll come down to you and protect you. You're pretty much good. We're pretty much good up here as well. I'm literally just gonna tower straight up.
I don't really have building blocks on me, but I'll make my way up. I can just fly up, low-key.
Just don't hit anything too hard.
Okay, I'm maxed out. I'm gonna grab some blocks to tower. Alright. I'm on my way up.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, all we need is one of those, netherrack and diamonds, and then it gives us 2 of them, and then we could just keep duplicating them from there.
Yeah, I looked up the video. I didn't even know you could duplicate it. It's kind of W's. Solid.
Solid.
Alright, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Which way we gotta go? This way?
Perfect landing.
Daddy missed. The fucking 2 flight duration, like, sends you.
Yeah, I know. Just fly to the actual hub.
There we go. I landed right in the hole.
W's. Right in the motherfucking hole.
Alright, what do I need to duplicate?
You need diamonds. Diamonds, a piece of piece.
A pizza.
Fucking Floyd Mayweather, fuck. Diamonds. Here.
Draw that hoe.
Here, can I see what it looks like?
Purple in the middle, right?
I just want to hold it.
I'm kidding.
Yeah. Netherite upgrade. Let's go.
Netherrack, right?
Yeah, netherrack. And then you put it in the table. You put this at the top middle. Then netherrack in the very middle, and then diamonds all around. And it should give you 2.
How many diamonds should I spend right now?
Make like...
We only need 6
Make
for our helmet, boots, and pants, and then we have the elytra, right? So I'll make 7.
Well, you can't upgrade the elytra to netherite.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we only need 3 each for our helmet, pants, and boots. We don't need it for the elytra, and then I'll just make an extra.
Make it for the chest plate though.
Yeah, but we're not. I guess. Okay.
Yeah, just make 8.
Okay, I'm gonna need to make 9 though, because we need an extra one, so we can duplicate.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, so we got 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we got 9. We need more diamonds. Need to go mining.
Oh shit.
We only have 27 diamonds right now. Okay, here, take this. Now I'm gonna put the extra one in here. Why'd you take that out?
I'm just looking at them. Hey. Here, I'll give you some netherite. Because it's only 1 ingot per.
the smithing table should be in here. I got it. Might as well just put it down there, honestly. I'm putting the smithing table down here.
Okay. Oh, buddy.
I just need to go grab my chest piece and my boots.
Ah, netherite chest plate.
Alright.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
It's the first time I ever made netherite. Let's go, bro.
Oops.
Look at us.
Shit, we dripped out. We dripped out as a motherfucker.
Put these fire resistance potions away. Let me drop this in my poo box.
Yo, that's crazy. What you know about this, though? Look at this motherfucker.
What you know about me? What you know about me?
Look at my chest plate.
What about it? It's purple. How'd you do that?
The trim.
Oh, true.
What you gotta do, grab a trim from here. I did the dune trim. I put it on my chest plate, and then you need an ingot. And the type of ingot, here, I'll drop you one of each. Boom. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll give you an emerald too. Or here, I'll give you a piece of amethyst. Here, an amethyst crystal. It changes the color of it. So put it in, like, you can, it'll show you what it looks like.
Oh shit. That's
And
dope.
I don't even think you need netherite
No, you don't.
to do it. Like, I can put, there's a lot of coasts in there. What does coast look like on the helmet? Coast looks pretty sick on the helmet, I'm not gonna lie.
I look like a fucking confused Power Ranger.
Oh, you can make armor trims too, eh?
You can
Whatever
make
you
them?
find, you can make them. Yeah,
Type shit.
but you need a lot of diamonds. But
Bro, this is sick, man. Let me go put some upgrades on my armor. We need mending bad.
yeah, that's true.
Oh wait, my piss and shit box is still downstairs. Hold on.
Well, I'm dripped out. Look at me, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start growing up the villagers.
Here, I'm gonna make some potions of weakness.
Yeah, and then those villager trades will be 1 per emerald
Yeah,
for the
SWs.
farmers.
What do I need again? Need fermented spider eye, is it?
I honestly forget the recipe.
Fermented spider eye, yeah. So we'll get a spider eye. We'll get.
Dude, I'm so happy with this fucking netherite shit. Only if I didn't think it was in the fucking...
Oh, it is. Oh, it's brown mushroom and sugar.
Baby,
I knew
come
there's
here.
sugar involved.
How do you go third person again?
I think you press Alt and then F5.
Look at this.
Or sorry, not Alt, Function F5.
What's that? Is that
Netherite
the...
armor is
Oh,
the
I
best
was
armor in the
supposed
game.
to
I
say
have
that.
never made it, and we just got it.
It's emerald, gold, and iron? Diamond?
Well, yeah, there's trims in the game where you can, like, make designs. And I used emerald, gold,
Oh, you can
diamond.
pick your own.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
And then, what's it called? But you need,
Hey,
like,
check me
diamond
out,
tools
playa.
and diamond armor. And once you get the diamond armor, you gotta combine the diamond armor with the netherite.
Oh, God.
I'm dripped out.
Yeah,
Oh, he just
we
took his
dripping.
photo.
Yeah, we dripping.
That's fine. They beat mine.
Oh, we still have the wither and the fucking other guy to beat.
The fucking warden.
Yeah,
That
the
piece of
warden's
shit.
gonna be a fucking hassle and a half.
We should try and trap him. Keep him
Yeah,
as
I
a pet.
seen something. I seen something where you could summon him and then tower up till he can't touch you.
Oh.
And then once you're towered up, you drop anvils on his head.
Oh, I have seen that. It's like straight like Looney Tunes shit.
Yeah.
Okay, potion of weakness are on the way. What do we have to feed him? A golden apple, that's right.
Dude, the bread dropped down, and the guy down here wants to fuck. A baby didn't spawn, bro. Are you kidding me? Trade with the other guy, man. Why are you trading with him? Okay, I'm killing him. You're dead. You wanna fucking be a slut? You can die. There we go. Alright, now, you two, mate. There we go, now they're gonna fuck. Don't look at me, get to work.
Fuck. In Minecraft, a villager that turns to a witch cannot be healed back into a villager.
Yeah, I figured.
It's AIDS. So we need a new mending villager. But I'm still gonna heal the other guys.
Alright, fucking, do I need netherite to heal my armor? I just
don't
got,
know.
the diamond achievement for swimming in lava with,
Netherite?
no, for swimming in lava, And then I just got the achievement for making a full set of netherite armor.
W's.
Dude, that's crazy. My score this month is gonna be insane. My achievement
Where's all
score.
of our golden apples at?
In the valuable chest or the tools chest, I'm not sure.
Carrots.
Alright, it's gonna be 20 minutes to fucking... It's gonna be 20 minutes before we can get that mending villager.
Ah, I found him. Golden apples. Okay.
Bro, full set of netherite is so dope, man. Like, first time ever. Got the trims on, feeling shiesty.
Hell yeah. Okay, I'm killing these 2 witches.
Witch bitch. Got the period
Deadass.
blood box, the piss box, the ejaculant box, and the poo box.
I'm sorry I have to do this. I'm sorry. Goodbye, Mr. Mending. Goodbye, Mr. Fletcher. I almost had you fucking maxed.
Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. You have been the one. You have been the one for me.
Our cartographer's dead too. The only 2 we have left are the fucking... What do you call it? The armor guy and the farmer.
Dude, I think their inventories are full. Like, goddamn. Like, just fuck. Like, dude, like, what does it take for some villagers to have some intercourse? Like, come on. There we go.
Bye, my lover. Bye, my friend. You've been the one. You've been the one for me.
It's gonna take 2 motherfucking Minecraft days for these guys to grow up and grow a pair. Like, fuck.
Grow a pair of nuts.
Baby, can you fill this up for me? Take this while you're at it.
We literally were just.
Bitch, hold on tight, cause I tweaking this bitch. I let this shit go.
And I heard that
Yeah.
you want to show. Whoa.
Yo, there's a couple what's it called? There's a couple rails missing. You wanna fix it?
Yep, hold up. I'm just putting some shit away.
Alright, we got like 7 villagers just growing up.
Boom, boom, boom.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna have 8.
So very good, so very nice.
So very good, so very nice.
Very good, very nice. Well, let me just grab some rails.
I'm gonna watch some YouTube while I'm waiting for these motherfuckers.
Where's the rails missing?
Right, near my side, but in the middle. Like right past the house.
Okay. Let me fly on over. Oh yeah, I see. We be dripped out, you heard?
You heard? It just dipped.
Go check on the villages. See if they're fucking. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, we got them back.
Are they one potato and one
Let's see.
wheat?
This guy barely lowered his prices. The potato guy didn't survive. Only the carrot guy did.
Oh damn! So how much?
Yeah,
for
and it went from 22
one?
to 16.
It's honestly a little better. It's a little better though.
Yeah, it is better. It's 8. We
It's
took 8
just
off.
I think it's just the librarians that'll do it 1 emerald for the book.
Well, I mean, the toolsmith is offering a pair of iron boots for 1 emerald
Yeah.
instead of
yeah.
4.
So any emerald trades, they'll just be 1. I put all the carrots away if you want to trade with them.
Yeah, low key, I'm going to.
Oh, dude, they're still tossing bread around up there? Holy shit, man. Man, this world is, like, so W's.
Oh, yeah.
This is, like, one of the greatest Minecraft worlds I've ever been on.
Oh, yeah.
Matt Fitzpatrick had a pretty dope world with a bunch of people. But,
Oh, yeah?
fucking, bro, I swear to God, I make a fucking my own base with a secret door, and I graciously showed everybody how to use the secret door. And then motherfuckers just go in my house and take my shit. I was like, bro.
There you go. Out of stacking it a little bit, I got 7 emeralds.
W's.
I think we have more carrots, though. Oh, yeah, we got tons of carrots. Hold up. I have more carrots for you, little boy, little man. I just got 16 emeralds from him.
Nice.
You know what that means?
I'm a swerve in a
Emerald
corner.
block. Emerald block.
Emerald block?
Emerald block.
What the frick are you making emerald block for?
Just because it's cool. What do we? Oh, what do we just have an emerald block? Just chilling.
Turn up the night sky. Turn up the sunshine. Oh shit, let me check the score for the Warriors game. See if they came back. It's 12-point game. Put the stream on. Around the world, turn up the sunshine. Dude, how many windows are gonna pop up before I can watch the game? Like, come on.
I know Stream East is fucking bad for that.
Holy fuck. Immediate action required. Virus. Yeah, fuck you. Sure it is. Like, bro, I've clicked it 20 times. Holy fuck. Come on. There we go. Finally. Is it even gonna work? It did. Alright, thank God. Alright. Rockets back up 15. Or how many is that? Yeah, 15. Curry! Oh my God! What a fucking shot! Holy fuck! Curry's like that. I want the Warriors and the Clippers to win their first round series so we can get Warriors-Lakers in the next round.
W's.
Classic Steph LeBron matchup.
That'd be sick.
Last time they versed each other was in the play-in tournament like 2 years ago. It was a fucking such a good game, bro. A LeBron Curry series is like must-see TV. They both have 4 championships. They're both competing to be the best of this generation. Well, obviously LeBron is, but if Curry gets his 5th before LeBron, then there's a serious conversation to be had about who's the greatest of this era.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's legit.
Alright, these motherfuckers gotta grow up anytime now. Oh my God, bro, my phone just slammed on my keyboard. Holy fuck. Draymond's trying to get in a fight, bro. Like, I hate Draymond Green. He's a fucking donkey. He just wants smoke for 0 reason.
Compensating.
He might win Defensive Player of the Year this year, eh?
Shit, really?
Yeah, and he's like 35.
Damn. That's some crazy shit now.
Oh, yo. I need to go grab some mine carts. It's empty. Emerald block just sitting there, really? Like, why you gotta just put an emerald block right there?
I don't know. What do I just felt like it?
You know what? I don't even care anymore. I'ma do it. I'ma say it.
Say it.
Come up here.
I don't care that you broke your
Come
elbow.
up here. I don't care about your one emerald block, because I got 2.
That's literally so mean.
Literally. Sorry. Didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
You hurt them. You hurt them very bad.
Where's this fucking...
You know what I love about Silk Touch?
What's
Infinite
that?
stone brick.
Dude, where's our redstone chest? I swear to God I made one.
I don't know. I was looking for that before.
Oh, it's in the gunpowder chest.
Literally.
All our redstone shit's in the gunpowder chest. Oh, that's W's. Dude, they're still trading fucking bread, bro. I must have gave him way too much. Dude, can you, like, just grow up? I'd appreciate that.
That ass. Like, literally.
Like, what are we gonna do to Gwitty? So hard till you grow up. Paradise. Ever since I showed Tatum the original SpongeBob movie, he fucking loves it.
That's jokes. Good man, good man.
He's a man
Come
of
on,
class.
that fucking heritage, bro.
Oh man, 4 more months till my baby girl comes.
Yeah, you hyped?
I'm so excited, man. Now that I know, like I've already been through it once, bro. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Like, with Tatum, I was, like, petrified, but fucking this time, I'm actually so excited.
That's sick, that's sick. What do you guys have, for names again? Remember you told me.
Espen.
Aspen, that's right.
It's gonna be Espen something, Patricia
Sanchez.
Gollin.
Gomez. Gotta throw Gomez in there.
Tatum's got such a nice name. Tatum Aubrey Alexander Gollin is such a good name.
Yeah, that's a sick name. I got fucked. Fucking Liam Robert Douglas Johnston.
It does ring, but it is a pretty ugly name.
It's ugly. It's ugly. It like it goes together, but it's just ugly. 64 and 49. That is what I need. 64 and 50.
I sorted all my rookie cards yesterday, bro. I have so many fucking rookie cards. I pulled the #1 pick from last draft, Risha Shea.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then Allie pulled a fucking
the Wemby,
72 out of 75 Victor Wembanyama rookie card that's worth $700 right now.
Yeah, that's huge.
I told her I'd keep it for her. And I told her it's safe with me. The only way it's going out of her possession is if I buy it off of her.
Nice.
I'm not gonna fucking... Bro, like, when she pulled it and showed me it, she didn't know that it was 72 out of 75. So if I just didn't bring it up and said, hey, can I hold on to this? Can I have it? She would have been like, yeah, sure. But, like, I'm not a
That's
dick.
crazy.
I'm not a dick.
Yeah, that's evil.
It's evil as fuck, man. That's like pulling a numbered Michael Jordan card in 1984. Like, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
I love cinema.
Bro, it takes 20 minutes for these guys to grow up, right?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, man. It feels like it's been 30 minutes. Oh, they're starting to grow up. I jinxed it. Let's go.
Cobblestone stairs or no more?
Oh, frick. Are you doing like quartz or something?
Oh, flick. I did stone brick.
Stone brick. I guess.
Stone brick. What did we say lodestone was for again?
It's for the compasses, so it points towards
Oh,
the
yeah, that's
lodestone.
right. What are we gonna go see if that cheap villager has some good emerald blades for me?
Alright, they're starting to grow up. I just gotta wait for the front ones to grow up.
Enderman literally just placing random dirt blocks everywhere. That's
Crazy.
so unkind of him. He did not ask for consent. I did not give him consent.
Okay,
Hey, buddy, how about
Shannon
you go
Sharp.
to bed so you take my fucking carrots?
Did you hear me?
What'd you say?
You said that you didn't ask for my consent, and I said, alright, Shannon Sharp. Bro, I'm so pissed about that, man. Because he's, like, not even on ESPN right now, and, like, the Lakers are fucking, like, it was his playoff seat. It was this, like, I was so hyped for him and Stephen A to go back and forth about fucking Lakers and shit, but now I gotta listen to Mad Dog and Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. That's rough.
So annoying. Like, he's such a good entertainer, bro. He's so funny.
Wake us in 5. Fucking dude, the amount of elytras we have is crazy.
I know, I went crazy. I was not fucking losing another one. Well, if I do lose this one, I'm not going to fucking search for another one. Oh, damn, without Jimmy Butler? Like, Shannon Sharp gets fucking lawsuited, and then fucking TNT is ending this year, bro. Like, there's gonna be no more TNT shows. It's so stupid. Sports are gonna be so dull. Gotta listen to fucking Stephen A. Bitch.
Oh, you can craft lodestones. No shit. Jack and Jackie.
I see a chicken. I see a baby zombie. Just hop on his back, bro. That's all we need.
Yeah, that's
Like, what are you waiting for?
all she needs.
Oh my god, this fucking baby zombie has an iron sword, dude. What the fuck? We should try to get 2 mending villagers. Okay, I'm almost ready to send them over. Are you ready?
Bet. Yeah, I'm at the XP farm right now. Give me a second, just so it doesn't lag out.
Alright. Come on, baby villagers, grow up. Please. Please grow up right now. All around the world. Let me get some of that.
Oh, hey.
Let me scoop some of that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a, cause I have a bunch of like protection 3 books. I'm gonna put them all together. So
Hell
I
yeah.
can put protection on my netherite armor. Alright, that's all she wrote.
Alright, let me just make sure this is going to the right spot. Oh yeah, we gotta go break it back to the first one, that's right.
Come on, playa, get out of the corner. Let the big boys come out. Oh, there we go. Okay. Or no, she took the spot.
Alright, send them over.
Nope, the little one took the spot before I can click the button.
What a dick.
They're all almost grown up. There's only like 2 more babies though, so it's gonna be like the next couple minutes. Oh, grew up. Alright, it's coming.
Yep.
Give him a nice little love tap. There we go.
Here, I just gotta break the other tables. Just so he doesn't grab them. Hopefully he grabs the, It's yours. It's mine. It's mine.
He already grabbed the fucking lectern.
Oh, that's good, that's good, that's good. See what he's got.
Let me get under here just so I can break the minecart.
Bookshelf.
There we go.
Here, I gotta break this guy. Oops. Oh, never mind. Oh, fuck you.
Alright.
Another bookshelf.
Let me send up. Let me send the next one before you.
Okay, let me set it up first. Hold up. Wait, no, just send one at a time because I don't want.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Pick up trades, right? Just give me a second. Let me get a sticky piston so I can just make this way faster. Because I don't want to fucking break this fucking.
Oh, you can use a sticky piston to reset it?
Yeah, I just put a sticky piston to stick to the what do you call it?
There's already
The lectern?
redstone down there though. Will it fuck with it?
No. It won't. I did it last time. Sticky piston and the lever. Watch and learn.
I want to say, let me see.
Watch and learn.
Where do we want to see this happen?
Hey, what do we want to see this happen? That's literally so what I was supposed to do. So I don't give a fuck about that piston.
There we go. Oh, that's so
This
W's,
guy down.
man.
Then we'll see. This is a density book.
Just always put it back to the left because you're gonna have to break it.
Yeah, but if I lock in
the
the trade and I break the table, he'll still have the
Oh
trades.
yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay.
Bookshelf. You want to flick it?
Yeah,
for
I
me?
got you.
Okay, flick it. Flick it. Flick it. Flick it. Flick it. Flick it. Go ahead. Piercing.
You gotta confirm with me. I don't want to fuck it up.
Flame. Thorns. Thorns. Bookshelf. Projectile protection. Feather falling. Reach. Bookshelf. Unbreaking one. Bookshelf. Multi-shot. Silk touch.
Ooh, is that worth?
Do you let's see how many emeralds it is. 5 emeralds in a book.
Honestly, no, because we can just get silk
No?
touch from the fucking enchantment table. We already have a few.
That's facts. Okay, go ahead. Bookshelf. Projectile protection. Channeling. Bookshelf. Bookshelf. Bane of Arthropods.
Fuck me.
Protection 1. Yeah, sometimes it takes a while. Luck of the Sea 1.
Here, you do it. I'm gonna come back in a second. I'm just gonna harvest the sugar cane.
Okay.
I just thought of that.
Bookshelf. Silk touch again.
Because we're gonna
This time
need
for
this
10
for more
emeralds in a
emeralds.
book. Cheap fuck. Feather falling. Depth strider. Fire aspect 2. Respiration. Come on, man. Give me mending. Okay, that's the 3rd bookshelf in a row, you piece of shit. Silk touch again. You really like the silk touch books, eh? Bookshelf. Another bookshelf. Bookshelf.
Oh,
Bookshelf.
I'm
Holy
lagging.
fuck, dude.
Here we go.
Protection. Bookshelf.
Alright, I'm coming back. I'm just gonna go take a piss quick.
Bookshelf.
I'm gonna sleep for us as well.
Channeling. Punch.
Oh, yo, look at the moon.
Mending. Mending.
Let's
Mending.
go, let's go. Look at the moon quick. Look at the moon.
Okay. I got my render distance down, and I got fancy skies off.
Oh, sure.
Grab 12 emeralds and a book. I have 7 emeralds on me already.
So do I.
Let's go. Go away.
Go to sleep.
Oh, that's so W's. It came quick. Okay, I'm gonna trap this guy in there.
I need a book. Book. Where's the book? Oh, they're in the secret room. I forgot. Holy shit, I'm about to piss my pants. Holy fuck. Take this. Alright. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send another villager over when I'm back.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, brother, we have our mending villager back.
Thank God. We need to make a few of the, not librarians, but the guys that do the paper trades.
Yeah, librarians.
Oh, are they librarians?
Oh, librarians and cartographers. Do you want me to do another librarian, or what do you want me to do?
Probably another librarian.
Another librarian? Alright, let me go get a lectern.
Fuck, there's one fucking baby that probably just spawned that's in the way. I'm gonna kill him.
What do you want this book to be?
Just probably another mending.
Another mending?
Yeah. Just cause, and then after that, we're gonna do, fucking more farmers.
Alright, bet. I'll get another lectern.
Alright, the, villager's on his way.
I'm gonna grab a book if I get it. And then emeralds. This guy.
Yo, put that wood block back.
What?
That wood block
Which one?
that you broke
Where?
for the piston.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna put the piston there so I can get the trades.
Fair enough.
Here. Where the fuck? Oh, you have the piston. Yeah, there you go. Break buddy's minecart. Where the he phased into the fucking wood.
Huh?
Look.
Yeah, not on my screen.
Really?
No.
Where is he?
Standing there, right here.
No. The one that you just sent over. He was in here and you just phased into there.
Oh, no, he's here for me too.
Oh, what the fuck? Alright. Okay, you're gonna have to do the... Because he's disappeared from me.
He's standing right here. Aqua Affinity.
Okay, here, I'll flick it for you.
Bookshelf. Flame. Bookshelf. Oh, keep this one.
What is it?
If we cure him, bro, it'll be 1 emerald, but efficiency 5, bro.
You want to keep efficiency 5?
Actually, no, fuck it.
You want mending?
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
just way too many emeralds. We can't even afford to lock it in. Lure 3.
What was it, like 30 emeralds?
Yeah, 31.
Jesus.
Efficiency 1. Bookshelf. 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 Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Knockback. Lure. Fire aspect. Density. Bookshelf. Thorns. Breach. Channeling. Channeling. Bookshelf. Projectile protection. Sharpness 4. Flame. Bookshelf. Bookshelf. Breach. Bookshelf. Lure. Fire aspect. Respiration. It's not too shabby. Fire protection. Bookshelf. Bookshelf. Loyalty. Bookshelf. Power. Infinity. Not too shabby. Bookshelf. What the fuck is that noise? What the fuck is that noise? The fuck?
What?
I just heard some crazy shit. Riptide. Breach. Feather falling. Multi-shot. Literally every goddamn enchant except for mending. Bookshelf. Bookshelf. Smite. Luck of the Sea. Now we've hit everyone. Luck of the Sea again. Suck my dick. Thorns. Lure. Bookshelf. Curse of Binding. Wow. Luck of the Sea again. Bookshelf. Density 5 for 60 emeralds.
Holy shit.
Bookshelf. 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 If it's again, bro. Okay, punch 2. Knockback 2. Bookshelf. Power 3. Knockback. Channeling. Smite. Knockback. Unbreaking. Bookshelf. Hold up. Bookshelf again. Thought it glitched out for a second. Protection. Bookshelf. Bookshelf. Riptide. Frostwalker for 60 fucking emeralds.
Holy shit.
Bookshelf.
Frostwalker is actually fucking huge if you want to like explore oceans and
Bookshelf.
shit. But the thing is, we have Elytras, so it don't matter.
Bookshelf. Breach. Bookshelf. Bookshelf. Blast protection. Bro, change roles, bro. Or wait, he's in the wall for you.
Yeah, he be in the wall and shit.
Bookshelf. Bookshelf. Which wall is he in? Because I can try to push him over for you if you want. Curse of Binding.
He's in this wall right here.
Yeah, let me try to push him over for you.
Maybe just hit him once.
Oops.
Nope, wrong one.
Did that hit him for you?
That hit our mending villager.
I know, but I'm punching the wall. Oh, there we go. I hit him over.
There you go. There you go. Okay.
I
Yeah.
literally didn't even aim at him, so it must have been me that was tripping. I'm just sleeping quick.
Yeah. Sleep beside you. Alright.
What's he got?
Curse of the Binding. Impaling. Flame. Bookshelf. Breach. Bookshelf. Luck of the Sea.
I'm going to make sure I close the back. Yeah, I did.
Bookshelf. Efficiency 4. Knockback. Bookshelf. Bane of Arthropods. Bookshelf. Bookshelf. Sharpness. Bookshelf. Curse of the Vanishing.
Curse of the Vanishing? What the frick?
Flame. Bookshelf. Bookshelf.
Please, God, give me mending.
Bookshelf.
Give me the
You know what this
mending.
feels like? This feels like the Markiplier clip where he's like, smash. Definitely smash. Whoa. Bookshelf.
Whoa, bookshelf.
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 Bookshelf. Bane of Arthropods. Flame. Bookshelf. Bookshelf. Curse of the Vanishing. Knockback. Curse of the Vanishing. Bookshelf. Yeah, I'm about to make this villager fucking vanish.
Dude, this bookshelf
Infinity.
doesn't even sound like a word anymore.
For bookshelf. Bookshelf. Bookshelf.
Holy fuck.
Silk touch. Bookshelf. Multi-shot. Bookshelf. Bookshelf. efficiency. Bookshelf.
I'm watching fucking NBA while we do this.
Bookshelf.
Here, click it for me, cause I got ads. Like I gotta fucking close the tabs.
Yeah. Projectile protection. Impaling. Bookshelf. Vein of arthropods. Riptide. Oh,
Bro.
mending.
Of course.
Mending.
Every time I
need
stop.
more. I need more emeralds. I need 5 more emeralds.
Break the block you made. There we go.
This guy's a little more expensive. He's charging 16 emeralds.
What a bitch boy.
Deadass. Pussy.
Oh, this guy's only 12. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make some paper to trade them.
Mr. Mending. Mr. Mending. Alright, 2 mending villagers in the bag.
Alright, you wanna make some farmers?
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off. I gotta get up early tomorrow.
Alright, bro. I'm gonna make some farmers.
I'll leave the... Yeah, I'm gonna leave the world open though. Here, I'll give you one of these mending books. I'm gonna throw mending on a piece of my armor. Here. Then here.
1 round of fucking, what's it called? Paper, 24 emeralds.
W's. Alright, let's put some mending on my leggings.
You have emeralds on you?
I just gave you them all.
Alright, dope.
W's. Alright, bro. I am hopping off.
Yes, sir.
Alright, let me just get out of this window before it decides to boot you off. Alright, bro. I'm out of here.
Alright, bro. Have a good night.
Yeah, man. You too. Peace.
Peace. Alright, let me get some protection books. Put them together. Gotta put away this shit. Okay. Let's go get our books. Protection 3, protection 4, protection 4, protection 3. Protection 3, protection 3. Thorns book, I can put that on. Protection 4, protection 3. Alright, that should be enough. See if I can make protection 5. I'm pretty sure you can't make protection 5 if I'm not mistaken. Protection 4. Protection 4. Yeah. No. So we'll put protection 4. Where's that protection? Thorns. That's unbreaking thorns. Yeah, we'll put it on here. So protection 3. Protection 3. Protection 4. So 1 protection 4. 2 protection 4. 3 protection 4. 4 protection 4. We are chilling. Protection. Protection 4. Protection 4. And feather falling book. So mending, unbreaking, mending. So I just need mending for my pants, and then I'll heal up my armor. Protection 4, thorns, protection 4. Everything is unbreaking. Protection, protection, protection. Protection. Alright, let's see the farm. Farm's almost done, just about. So let's go make some more farmer villagers. And I want to see which one of the villagers gives you feathers. Fletcher upgrade. Expert level Fletcher. Okay. What table does the Fletcher use? Nice ass. Alright. $16. This guy. He wants coal for emeralds? That's actually W's, man. Alright, let's We're gonna put the Fletchers down here. The last two will be the Fletchers. I need to get myself some rails. Oh, fuck me. There we go. Okay, let's put the last two. Gotta cover him up. There we go. There we go. Need a couple more pieces of dirt. Alright. Send them over. Get my Electron. Oh, come on, man. I can't. Out of nowhere, man. Okay. There we go. Get moving, brother. What's the score? Damn, it's a 20-point game. Was sorted. Alright, cover you up. Sticks. Alright. Honestly, the flint trade's pretty good. I gotta go get some sticks to lock in his trades. Let's get a bunch, because let's just get more wood. We're gonna need it. What's up, chicken? Now he's locked in. Imagine not being locked in. Like, could never be me. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just fixing my NBA stream. Damn. Warriors down 20 right now. Biggest lead of the game. Lakers or the Warriors are definitely not winning this one. Dude, the stream stopped working again. I'm done. I'm not even watching. They're down 20, dude. I'm not watching that shit. Alright. Let's fix this right here. Alright. Send another one over. Actually, before I even do the trade, I'm gonna fucking plant some seeds, man. We got no trees around. We need some trees. Grab some saplings. Hopefully I didn't fucking make all of them into compost. Now we got some birch. Might as well just plant this birch. I feel like birch trees don't get big and annoying, so honestly this might be even better than just regular oak trees. Put some up here. Alright. Sorted. Okay, let's see what you got. See if we can get any like different trades. So just sticks. No, it looks like sticks is all we're gonna be getting. Alright, it's good for me. Yep. Let's get one more mending book. We'll put them on my pants. Hit the XP farm. There we go. We got full mending again, thank God. Hit the bed. And then heal everything up. Mending, mending. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, sit here for a couple minutes. And I'm gonna make some farmer villagers.
just have conversations. What do you think of this? I mean, it is I'd be curious what like the statistics are and stuff. Statistics, like just statistically, like how many kids actually do that? Yeah, so they don't release exact figures from our children's hospitals here in Canada, but it's for sure tens of thousands of kids across North America. Like over what, a year? Or? transition
Okay,
statistics. Try that.
34 fucking levels. Jesus. Alright.
This one here. Examine global shifts in gender. No. A consensus no longer, that one. That's a good introductory article for you to read. Yeah, I'll read this. I find, because I've looked into this a lot, and I haven't personally been able to find any stats that are near close to the numbers that people like you are pushing. So it's not numbers that I'm pushing, it's just what is. You can look at. I think here, take a couple notes here if you want to. The CAS review is a good study for you to read. This is the world's most comprehensive, systematic review of all the scientific literature that's been done. One sec, let me make a note. So look up the CAS review, CASS. I've read that. Well, if you've read it, you'd know it's 380 pages long. Well, I've looked through it, skimmed through it. So at the Tavistock, do you know what the Tavistock is? Tavistock, like T-A-V-I-S-T-O-C-K. Do you know what that is? No. Okay, so that was the gender clinic in England. Okay. They had 15,000 kids on the waiting list when they shut it down. Okay. But you're trying to tell me this is affecting like a couple hundred kids. That's one gender clinic with 15,000 just on the waiting list. Oh, what? Like shutting what down? Well, they stopped prescribing puberty blockers to all new patients in England. They stopped it in Scotland. They all but stopped it in Finland, where they conducted a systematic review and found this isn't helping kids. They stopped it in Sweden, where they also conducted a systematic review of their own. You can find all these reviews, by the way, on a really great website called segm.org. Yeah, the Society for Evidence-Based Gender Medicine. Do you think any of these, like, CAS review and these have any, like, biases of their own? Well, you should read it. I did read the CAS review. I'm not here to offer you my opinion. Well, you for sure haven't read it. I can tell by the way you speak it. Okay. I mean, I did look at it. It came out like a year ago. Yeah, about a year now. So, I mean, it's hard for me to speak for something that I've never read. But from my brief recollection, I think it was a pretty biased study. No, that's totally absurd. It's not just a study, it's looking at all the studies. It's not just a study, it's looking at all of the studies that have been done. That's what a systematic review is. So, just upon quickly looking it up, it's a non-peer reviewed report. The reports it's reviewing itself are peer-reviewed reports. Anyway, you can look it up. That's done by a left-leaning pediatrician named Dr. Hilary Cass, not by some politician. And I would encourage you also to read the WPATH files. That was written actually by a woman here in Ottawa, a friend of mine, named Mia Hughes. That's leaked documents, leaked videos from these trans health professionals themselves. It's coming straight from the mouths of the so-called experts. Tough to refute. Yeah. I don't like to talk about things that I'm not informed of. Alright. But I do think that it's a bit inflammatory what you do, and maybe blowing things out of proportion. Like, do you think that there's any case at all where puberty blockers would be accepted? Or, like, do you think that it's totally, well, there's no such thing as a transgender child. Okay. Like, do you think that gender dysphoria is a thing? Sure, distress about one's sex is real. Okay. Yeah. And you think that there's medication that can, like, help somebody along? No, we shouldn't be medicating kids who have distress about their sex. That's absurd. Canada have a law? Like, don't you have to be 16 or older? No. Or you can get, like, any sort of gender-affirming surgery and things like that. So, puberty blockers are given, according to the World Professional Association of Transgender Health, for for transgender health, the recommendation is to give them to children at Tanner stage 2 of puberty. So that's the beginning of puberty for girls. That's about 2 years before they've had their periods. They're going to be 9, 10 years old. Boys are typically hitting puberty 6 months to a year later. So those are pretty little kids. Some of them still believe in Santa Claus. And when you look at the cast review, for example, what you'll learn is that 70% of the kids going to their gender identity development service there had 5 or more coexisting mental health comorbidities. Not just one problem, not just 2. On average, the majority had 5 or more. Depression, anxiety, abuse, sexual abuse is extremely common. In 52% of cases, one of the parents was either deceased or out of the picture. Parents were statistically 10 times more likely to have been sex offenders.
Where the fuck? What am I looking for, man? Oh, torches.
Majority of these cases, according to their own statistics, 35% of the kids, and this was out of a sample of 1,069 children, 35% had moderate to severe autism, never mind the more mild cases. So, the lie that's going around is that there's such a thing as a child born in the wrong body, and I think that's an extraordinarily abusive message to send. We shouldn't be telling our children they're born wrong, we should be telling them they're beautiful just as they are. We should tell them there's no right or wrong way to be a boy or a girl. And I know you agree with all those statements.
I just think that the way you're framing it is maybe a little disingenuous.
Like what?
Like you said, I have to do more research. Really.
So what way am I framing that's
I
disingenuous?
just think that it's something that's you're blowing out of proportion. That I think that this targets a very small portion of the population. I don't think it's something that's being pushed on kids. Like I think that discussing it and pushing something on kids is totally different.
So another article you can look up, and this was reported by the New York Times a few years ago, who are traditionally on the opposite end of this argument for people like myself. They reported, now this is just in the US, 300,000 children between the age of 12 and 17 had been diagnosed with gender dysphoria. Those are just official diagnoses.
Okay. And this is a New York Times article.
There's another organization called Do No Harm. This is an organization of doctors. They also released statistics on this last year. And they have a database from each individual hospital, how many kids that they've seen based on insurance data. Now this insurance data is probably only capturing about half of the kids because it doesn't capture those who privately paid, of course. It doesn't capture those who use donor funds. There's a lot of that going on. It only captured children who had an official gender dysphoria diagnosis, and they don't even use that diagnosis a lot of the time. According to Jamie Reed, a whistleblower from the gender clinic at the Washington University Gender Clinic in Missouri, only in about half the cases are they even diagnosing gender dysphoria for these children. And she was a whistleblower who will tell you all the same things I'm telling you. She was case manager. She oversaw 1,000 kids over the 4 years that she worked there. And blew the whistle on this because it's total madness what's going on. But this Do No Harm database, it's not including veterans pay, it's not including all the Kaiser Permanente plans either, which is a huge number. But you'll get figures there. And it's for sure over the years, it's been tens of thousands of kids being medicalized, hundreds of thousands diagnosed. And what's interesting, when I have these conversations, and I've had tens of thousands of them over the years all across the world, nobody can really even tell me what a gender identity is. If I say, what does it mean for a girl to be a boy? No one has an answer.
Right.
It's just a feeling, apparently.
Sure.
But our sex is not a feeling.
Well, so, I mean, you've probably heard my typical answer, right? Like, I think sex is I'm by no means a scientist, too, so whatever I say doesn't hold much merit. But I think that, sex is, you're obviously born with a certain gender, but I think the way that people present themselves and maybe feel comfortable in public could be a little more fluid than that.
So you can express yourselves however you want.
Yeah. And you have no problem with adults, right? Like, if you're 18 and over, somebody then wants to...
I do have problems with that in terms of you've got, so someone turns 18, it's their birthday, they can now walk into Planned Parenthood, walk out 20 nothing about this young person, and they're putting them on hormones which are going to cause irreversible damage. They should be screening for trauma. They should be screening for abuse. They should be dealing with other mental health comorbidities. Okay, because as we know in the vast majority of these cases, there are other mental health things going on. But right away, in one appointment, and they know absolutely nothing, they're harming these young people for life. So I don't agree with that at all.
And this is, see, again, I don't really know. Like, so someone you can go in and 20 minutes later, for sure, be walking out. Like, there's
Literally.
no question. Like,
That's right. Because with the trend, and what's really changed, especially over the last 10 years, and it gets more this way all the time, is the activists, the trans activists, say to even question a gender identity is sort of abusive. Why would you even need therapy? You're therefore saying there's something wrong with my gender identity. This is their argument. And so the trend is to go away from therapy altogether. And this practice of transitioning children, this really took off around 2015. This started in the Netherlands the decade before that with a handful of kids. And they established what was called the Dutch Protocol, where they would screen for other mental health comorbidities. They wouldn't start them on cross-sex hormones, the opposite-sex hormones, until they were 16. And then when this came over into the US and Canada, these safeguards over time have just completely vanished. And kids are getting puberty blockers here at Ottawa's Children's Hospital on their first appointment. It's not always the case, but it is the case in statistically in about half of these cases. And again, there's another site for Canada you can look up called Canadian Gender Report, where they have statistics on this. But we don't have as many statistics in Canada because they don't release them.
just because I know, like I've said, that I've looked at numbers in the States, and it's nothing close to what people...
Well, I'm just giving you all this factual
Yeah, so I'm
statistics.
actually, I am real about people.
Yeah.
I find that things are blown out of proportion.
And again, those numbers are probably about ballpark 50% because it's not including private pay, it's not including those without a gender dysphoria diagnosis, it's not including Kaiser Permanente and all that. Anyway, it doesn't even matter if it was, honestly, it doesn't matter if it was 100 kids being medicalized or 30,000, which is more like what it's been in North America. This ideology itself is damaging. To have children believe that there's something wrong with them, that they're supposed to be something they're not, that's an abusive message. And if this was if we were just medicalizing hundreds of kids, I'd still be doing this, because this ideology itself is the root of this evil. Gender ideology is a new idea. It's an extraordinarily damaging idea, and it's mostly affecting kids who are already vulnerable and already hurting in some form or another. And like in a cult, what happens is they get love bombed, they get a lot of attention and affection right away, whereas before maybe they were feeling like a misfit. And now they're getting tons of love on social media, and they're falling for this lie that the reason they're unhappy is because they were born in the wrong body. And that's damaging on its own. What follows from that, in far too many cases, is the medicalization. And in Canada, and you can look this up, National Post has reported on it. I don't always love their reporting on this, but there's, facts are facts. They're definitely doing double mastectomies on 14-year-old girls in Canada. In the US, they're doing it as young as 12. Again, from insurance data.
Because I also, another thing that I've read is that a lot of
Potato.
that come from, like, gender
Carrot.
surgery and things like that
It's a
are
potato.
actually, like, males getting breast reductions, and, like, female, same thing, right? It's,
So that's not what this is. So, again,
I
in
know
that,
the numbers get kind of skewed because they get lumped in with all of
well, you can read all the things you want to read, but in that Manhattan Institute article, they give a range, and these are conservative numbers. Again, they're going to be higher because we don't have all the data. But it was something like a range of between 50 and 179 girls under the age of 12 and a half have had double mastectomies. So
how many, sorry? Say that again.
it's a range of 50 to 179
Okay.
under the age of 12 and a half.
Yeah.
I've got a woman from Kaiser Permanente. Her name's Kellen Lackhart. She now identifies as a man. She's a psychologist there at their clinic in Oakland. And I've tweeted this out many times. If you email me, I'm happy to send you the video. But she admits on camera that they cut off the breasts of a 12-year-old girl, and they've done vaginoplasties on 16-year-old boys, having started the process at 15. Now, when she says starting the process, what she's probably referring to is hair removal, which they do 6 months to a year in advance. Otherwise, you get these ingrown hairs and infections, and it's a disaster. And that happens in these cases anyway. And they have huge medical complications. Scott Nugent is one that comes to mind. She's a woman who transitioned as an adult, but almost died. Had the phalloplasty done, where they carve off your forearm tissue and fashion it into a fake phallus. But they're doing this on kids, man, and they're autistic kids. They're kids who've had sexual abuse. You can go watch a video of mine from UCLA where a young woman named... Here, just come this way a little bit if you don't mind.
I'd rather not. Yeah.
Okay.
I probably already am.
Yeah, you are. It's just the cars are coming close to you. This girl, Clementine, she'd suffered child sexual abuse as a 7-year-old. She naturally wasn't really looking forward to becoming a woman. It wasn't just a one-time thing. She had some continuing childhood sexual abuse. At the age of 12, she was seeing her school counselor, who decided that because she didn't want to be a woman, she must be trans. And so this idea was planted into her head. Her parents were told she was trans and that they'd better take her to the gender clinic. So they went to the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles.
I need
where they saw
2
Dr.
wheat
Johanna Olsen
farmers
Kennedy.
now.
On the first appointment, Johanna Olsen Kennedy, who was one of the premier doctors in the world doing this, one of the premier experts. She was given nearly $10 million by the NIH to conduct a study that she buried. Still hasn't been released because she didn't like the results. But she separated Clementine from her parents at the age of 12. On the first appointment, she prescribed her puberty blockers. Separately, she told her parent they could have a dead daughter or a live son, which is the classic coercive, manipulative garbage
Carrot,
used to get these parents
carrot,
to go along with this.
potato.
At 13, she pushed her onto testosterone. At 14, she pushed her to get a double mastectomy. She told her that they get better results when they're done young. The testosterone caused psychosis.
I need
She went on
1
at
potato
17. She
and
officially
1
detransitioned at 19.
wheat.
But she's now suing. Her lawyers are Campbell Miller Payne, a law firm out of Texas. They have about 13 different lawsuits going on. And honestly, hers is like a classic case.
So are there ever situations where it ends up benefiting someone long term? Like, is there anybody going through serious gender dysphoria that actually could potentially use puberty blockers?
Well, there are people who are going to claim it's helped them. I hear this all the time. I don't necessarily believe it. You know, when you talk to someone in a cult, they're all going to tell you that they're happy. And when these people come up to me and they tell me how happy they are, they're often shaking and screaming and sometimes crying. So there's mental health issues going on. But the detransition rate, it takes time because they've chased this impossible goal of changing sexes. And their whole community kind of pushes this. So there's social pressure. And it usually takes like 7 to 10 years for them to say, oh my gosh, what have I done? You know, they get to be 25.
Right.
Coincidentally, the same.
Like,
Yeah,
kind of you trust what these people are saying and you don't trust what those people are saying.
that's not what I said.
Well, you're saying you don't quite believe. That's pretty much what you said. You said you don't quite believe, like, right? People are coming saying they're happy, but you don't believe them. So I'm just wondering how much your own bias is affecting the messaging. You know, 'cause clearly
There's
you
wheat.
transgenderism and
Now we just need
Yeah, that's right.
potato.
So here's the thing. We know from studies historically that more than 80% of kids with gender dysphoria, back when this just affected a handful of the population, 30, 40 years ago, this was 1 out of 30,000 kids. And it was mostly boys. Today it's completely flipped. It's mostly girls. It's 3-1 girls versus boys going to these gender clinics. And we know historically from these academic studies, which are all up on my website, by the way, that more than 80% just grew out of it. realize I'm born wrong. Consistent, serious distress. And in the vast majority of cases, they outgrew it. And the majority of these kids, according to the biggest study that was done, which was only 139 participants, but this didn't affect a lot back then, and this was a study with just boys, 63.6% grew up to be gay. So people talk about conversion therapy. The real conversion therapy going on is taking kids who grew up to be gay, these gender non-conforming children, these effeminate boys, telling them that they were born wrong, sterilizing them, maiming children, turning them into lifelong pharmaceutical patients, sending teenage girls into menopause, cutting out their womb as teenagers because 4 or 5 years of testosterone causes vaginal and uterine atrophy, when a lot of these kids would just grow up to be gay. And you talk to gay men, you should do this. Go talk to the gay community. I've done it a lot. I've got a lot of gay friends. They'll tell me if they were growing up today, they would have for sure transitioned. So what's the difference? Gay or trans? What's the difference? Gender nonconformity, both sides. I can define what gay is. It's same-sex attraction. You can put a gay man in an MRI machine and show him gay porn, and the parts of his brain associated with sexual arousal will light up. It's a physically measurable thing. Trans? What is it? What do you mean, gender
Carrot, wheat, carrot, carrot. Yeah, potato. I need potato.
okay. This one. Associated with sexual arousal will light up. It's a physically measurable thing. Trans? What is it? What do you mean, gender? Your phone is okay. This one. Oh, there's a piece that fell off. Oh, yeah. Thank you. That just... that gust came out of nowhere.
Potato. Perfect. Okay.
Is this live stream? No. I'm just gonna hold it. Oh, you should have told me that before we started. Yeah, I'm not here to record conversations. Anyway, you're very reasonable. You don't have to worry about anything. But, well, we can end it if you want. But, well, I wanted to have a discussion. Anyway, what were we talking about? Well, you've already been on camera basically the whole time. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, gay versus trans. Like, what is trans? No one can tell me. Well, it's gender dysphoria. Well, is it? So if someone's distressed about their sex, that's now means that they're some other identity. Historically, like, trans people are a thing, right? Like, they do exist. Well, it's just an identity label. It's just a label. It's not a physical thing. Say the same thing about homosexuality. Well, no, absolutely not. Because as just discussed, that's a physically measurable thing, and it's something you can find. They're attracted to the same sex. It's very simple to define. But now we're going to take someone who has distress about their sex, which is usually also going along with other mental health issues, and we're going to put this identity label on them and tell them that they were born in the wrong body. So because a child's distressed, now we're saying they're born in the wrong body, and they're really a boy. That makes no sense. Children, right? I'm talking about, like, transgender adults as well. Well, I'm here to talk about kids. Okay. The adult conversation is a different conversation. I do that because it seems like you have a disdain for transgender in general, right? I know you're focusing on the children aspect of it, which I think that there's a lot of nuance there and things that could be, you know, there's definitely some talk that could be had about the way it's handled with children. well, what we're talking about is completed suicides, and those are thankfully very rare. Right? And what she meant was completed suicides are very rare, and what they're talking about is suicidal ideation. Okay. Well, yes, obviously suicidal ideation is higher. No one's arguing that. It's higher for kids with eating disorders, with anorexia, with autism, with sexual abuse, with trauma, with parents who are missing. Yeah. But there's never been evidence to suggest there's some epidemic of suicides going on, and it's the number one thing they always use. And we have this study out of Finland about a year ago, and you can look this one up too if you want to make a note. They looked at 24 years worth of data from their gender clinic. Who was it? In Finland. So this is the only study that's actually ever been done into childhood suicides. About 2,000 kids went to their gender clinic from 1996 to 2019. That's the data they looked at. And of course it continued to explode after that. And they compared those 2,000 kids to a control group of 17,000 kids. Over those 24 years, I believe it was 6 suicides, which worked out to an annualized rate of 0.052%. And I think there were 17 suicides in the control group. There wasn't a big discrepancy between the two. The annualized rate was slightly higher in the kids at the gender clinic, but we aren't talking about some epidemic of suicides. And it's just so irresponsible to weaponize suicide. All the suicide organizations who help with this will tell you themselves, you don't advertise suicide because it creates a social contagion, puts the idea in their head. Just like this whole trans thing is a social contagion. Primarily affecting girls who are prone to social contagions, but there's no epidemic of suicides. And the other thing that's been used to try to sell this is that puberty blockers are reversible, which is just totally not true. In practice, depending on the gender clinic, but we have statistics from different clinics, it's like 98% of the kids who start on puberty blockers go on to cross-sex hormones. Because when they show up at that gender clinic, they're not exploring their gender identity, which is the sales pitch. They're not just buying time to remain looking neutral while they explore their gender identity. They're fully bought in to this lie that they were born in the wrong body. And they want the puberty blockers and they want the cross-sex hormones because they want to look like the opposite sex. Whereas we know if we left these kids alone, that they would almost all grow out of it. We're talking about 10-year-olds, 11-year-olds, 12-year-olds. They cannot consent to causing lifelong harm to their bodies. They can't consent to becoming infertile. They don't understand what they're signing up for. They're troubled kids. And that's a reasonable take. That's like the most common sense thing in the world for anyone who remembers what a child is. But now we're putting this decision on children. And in countries like Canada, we even take these decisions away from parents. Where parents can't even stop it. In BC, where I'm from, a father named Robert Hoogland was powerless to stop his 13-year-old daughter from going on puberty blockers and testosterone.
Was that because the mother thought it was appropriate?
The mother was down with it, but
Damn.
well, from one of them, it takes more than one. But even if there wasn't, in BC, and we have similar laws elsewhere, there's a law called the Infants Act, which says parental authority, parental approval is not needed for any medical procedure, provided the doctor thinks it's necessary. Okay. So you have the endocrinologist there named Brendan Hirsch sending a letter to the dad saying that he could be a friend and advisor, literally a friend and advisor to his 13-year-old daughter, but he couldn't intervene in the medical decision. Because these doctors themselves, people think, oh, they're doctors, right? This appeal to authority fallacy. Doctors are biased. Doctors fall for all sorts of crazy practices medically all throughout history. And the doctors that run these gender clinics are amongst the biggest trans activists that there are. And when you read the WPATH files, you'll really understand that. I mean, we've got Dr. Marcy Bowers, president of WPATH. This is a man identifying as a woman. He's performed over 2,000 vaginoplasties. that they know of no children, no boys, specifically boys, who starting puberty blockers at 10 or stage 2 have ever been able to have an orgasm as an adult. So you're starting an 11-year-old boy on these, and you're destroying his future adult sexual function for the rest of his life. They can't consent to that. They don't even know what it means. And he says in this video, it's actually a Zoom call he had with Duke University. Johanna Olsen Kennedy was on the call. He says, and you know, intimacy is important in relationships. And so what do? Do we start the puberty blockers later? Do we take them off the puberty blockers and let some puberty resume? It's a mystery, you know, we're still figuring it out. Like, they're literally doing this unregulated experiment on children, having no idea what the heck's going on. These drugs have never been approved by any medical authority. They've never been approved by Health Canada to be given to these kids. They've never been approved by the FDA. No medical authority in the world. There's never been a single clinical trial. It's 100% true. The first one is about to begin in England. And again, if you read the cast review, she talks about it in there. If you read just the summary, it's just a 2 or 3 page summary. She says what they need is to do a review. So what they did in England was the kids who were already on puberty blockers were allowed to remain on them. But, and I don't agree with this, but they've been recruiting kids for the first ever clinical trial. And I don't think you can do that ethically because there's no such thing as a
Let's go, dude. Like, that's so W's.
They shouldn't be blocking puberty in any of these kids. We've been around as a species for a long time. Kids weren't killing themselves because they were born in the wrong body. This wasn't a problem. This is what you call iatrogenic harm. It's you're putting this idea
Let's
in
go.
these kids' minds, and then you're medicalizing them, and you're causing the actual harm through the medicalization process. And it's a social contagion. I tweeted out, if you go to my Twitter and scroll down a couple days, you'll see the statistics over the years from kids that were born in the 40s all the way up into kids that were born 20 years ago. How many of them now identify as transgender? How many of them now identify? Not how many of them did. And it's just this exponential chart.
Again, it's the same habit of homosexuality and stuff, right? Once
I
Not
need
like this.
39 levels. Let's go sit here.
Those numbers have never been anything like this. This is an absolute explosion. Over 10 years, like 10,000, like 4,000% over 10 years. Depends when you look at it, because really around 2010, 2015, it was just a handful of cases, started to tick up, and then really exploded. Coincides with the advent of social media. Coincides with some big events like, you know, Bruce Jenner becoming Caitlyn and just getting popularized in fingers of a man in Canada who felt like these 2 fingers didn't belong. This is a mental illness. And we don't treat mental illnesses by cutting off body parts. We help them with the mental struggles that they're having. And so, no, you'll never convince me we should be doing this to kids. The very message itself that they're born in the wrong body is an abusive message. It's the opposite of what we should be saying. And again, this wouldn't come into children's heads. It never comes into their heads on their own. It's in the culture. It's online. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. These kids online falling into it. It's taught in schools.
What about adults? Like, are you going to, or like just the,
Look, if it, so
or is it your focus is on?
my focus is on kids. I mean, that's another conversation. Just you can't stop an adult from doing something to their body, but the doctors don't have to be doing it. If I was a doctor, I would never cut off someone's body parts. I've sworn an oath to first do no harm as a doctor. I'm not a doctor, but if I was, that's the oath I've sworn. It's not do harm because they want it. Women aren't supposed to take testosterone. They produce a little bit, just as men produce a little estrogen. But in the quantities that it's being given to them, it's causing harm. There's, again, in the WPATH files, you'll find some evidence that these are causing cancers. There's specifically a case mentioned of one of these young females coming down with liver cancer, and the doctor can't say for sure, but she's very confident that it was because of the testosterone. But again, we don't have studies, right? So it's hard to put a quantitative
So
thing
it's
on
that
it.
you don't want to anesthetize people.
This ideology itself is the problem, and
See, that's where
this used to affect 1 out of tens of
lies
thousands.
with you, is that I find you're so unwilling to, like, I think if you look historically, like, transgenderism has been a thing, right? Like, it's not a new,
So I hear this all the time, and we have, even in Canada especially, we use the 2S for two-spirit,
right?
which other countries don't use.
Yeah.
You'll find when you look into that these were gay men. And I've done that.
I mean, I think
But even if there was such a thing, there were feminine males, masculine females. In almost all these cases in history, it's gay men. But okay, so you're an effeminate male. Okay, you can be an effeminate male. You don't need a label, and you certainly don't need to be medicalized. And what they weren't doing in generations past and in other cultures, they weren't stopping puberty in children. They weren't cutting off the body parts of children. So that argument just falls flat on its face because they weren't medicalizing people because of gender non-conforming behavior. My message is be gender non-conforming, right?
But I do think, again, I have to look into it. I do think that there's cases that, again, speaking some very little knowledge on this, but cases where people do get the help or communicate where you want to hear, people do get the medical procedures and the medicine and whatever, and it does lead to a happier, more fulfilling life, right? Like someone like Caitlyn Jenner, for example, I think is much happier as Caitlyn Jenner than as Bruce Jenner. So I don't know them at all.
Well, Bruce seemed pretty happy to me, but here we're talking about a separate issue again. Here we're talking about a separate issue, so it's another thing for you to research, as my signs keep going everywhere. Autogynephilia. Have you heard of that? I have. All right. So when you look into Bruce Jenner's case specifically, his family found out when they came home and he was wearing his 10-year-old's panties. This is a sexual fetish. This is different. It's totally different than what's going on with kids. This is a sexual fetish. Autogynephilia breaks down into 3 root words that literally mean attraction to self as a woman. And it's a sexual thing.
So is this something that Bruce Jenner had, or you're just making this up?
Something. It's something that he has when you. I mean, I'm not Bruce Jenner, but virtually all of these adult males who transition in middle age, it's that.
I just find like they're so like, yeah, they're not happy and this and that. Like, it's very easy for you to dismiss people that have gone through it
course, in the world, it's this cute little image of a gingerbread man called the gingerbread person. And it's literally used in children's hospitals to teach staff about gender identity. It's just an activist-produced one-pager. And you can look this up, the gingerbread person, look up the poster on version 4. It's the most detailed description. And it says your gender identity is based on your personality, your job, your hobbies, your likes and dislikes, your roles in society, and expectations upon you. So, I would say, and this is a very progressive message, that it's very sexist and regressive to say that someone's job or hobbies determines their gender. What kind of message are we sending to children when we tell them that their hobbies or their likes and dislikes determine their gender? You can listen to the top health professionals from these children's hospitals, like at Boston Children's Hospital. I tweeted out these videos. And Dr. Jeremy Carswell is a woman who runs the Gender Multi-Specialty Clinic at Boston Children's Hospital. It's the #1 ranked pediatric hospital in the country. And she says it's things like playing with the opposite gender toys, a girl trying to pee standing up, a boy trying to pee sitting down, trying on to sit in his clothing. These are all signs that your child is transgender and can be treated. What a load of absolute nonsense. Tomboys are not actual boys. More than half women growing up are tomboys. I know this because I get public talks all the time in Alaska. They almost all try to pee standing up. If you got bigger brothers, they're all trying to pee standing up. You know, playing in the dirt, climbing trees, throwing around a football doesn't make you a boy. It's not happening to me. Playing with Barbies doesn't make you a girl. Playing with G.I. Joe doesn't make you a boy. But that's the message. And it's not just one person saying that. They're all saying this. So it's all stereotypes. So therefore, if you went into a culture where the stereotypes would flip, I guess your gender would now be the opposite. So we're going to tell kids who don't meet stereotypes that they were born in the wrong body, and we're going to medicalize them? That's totally insane.
I see what you're saying. I think that, I don't know. I think that the things you're saying are very extreme examples.
I wish they were. And I want you to research it for yourself.
Yeah, I do want to go there now.
You can look up Mermaids, which is the principal TQ activist organization for children in the UK. And they were putting huge pressure on the Tavistock. They had resources on their website saying, piece of legislation that is and what it actually says, because it sounds like you're giving it to me a bit ad lib. I don't know that that's completely. I think you're not looking at it.
Just go Google conversion therapy law, Australia,
Australia.
Victoria. There's different states all have their own laws.
Okay, so if you're out here telling people not to use, they're gonna make.
Oh wow. There we go. Better? Happy now? Whoa. Whoa.
All right. Just on that. You're telling me. Okay. If you're really doing that, yeah.
Yeah.
If someone did that to your property, would you care?
No, I wouldn't. I'm standing out here on the street. I think it's just kind of funny that they're getting upset that my foot is right there. Sorry, I'm just lighthearted.
I'm just gonna butt in. This is my friend Max.
Hey, Max.
I'm just gonna butt in. So this is what I was talking about earlier. When the government steps in to do things that you don't like, then it's bad. But private property, when I'm assuming I use private property liberally, and I know you probably won't like that word either.
I love it.
This is the University of Melbourne.
You know what the
This is
word
land.
liberal derives from?
Remember when we were having a conversation earlier and you said,
Oh yeah, you're right.
thank you.
You just go for so long. Sorry, my apologies. You're right.
Right. This is land from the University of Melbourne. So their rights to their own security guards, who is very nice, by the way. I just like to point out he's been very considerate of all your shenanigans and just idiocy. So when it suits you, you're allowed to walk wherever you want, and no one can interfere. But when the government steps in to protect trans youth, that's when it's all wrong. That's when
Fun and all, but do you have anything else? I'm here to talk about.
Okay.
I'm here to talk about the greatest child abuse scandal in modern medicine history.
You're doing this,
Yeah.
presumably out of your idea of common decency. Yeah.
Would you like to know why I'm doing this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Here's an idea for you.
Yeah.
Forget about all this for a second.
Yeah.
Alright? We're having a conversation.
Yeah.
A good faith conversation.
Yeah.
Between two human beings.
Yeah.
Try to come into the conversation not assuming that the other person has ill intent.
I'll listen to you.
Okay? Hundreds of thousands of children have been indoctrinated to believe that they were born in the wrong body.
Yeah, go on.
They are receiving experimental, never approved for this purpose of drugs, which stop their bodies from developing. They are then given the opposite sex's hormones. And depending on the jurisdiction in the world, they're receiving surgeries as well. Here in Australia, they'll do double mastectomies on 16-year-olds. In America, they're doing them on girls as young as 12. They're doing vaginoplasties on minors as well. All because of the message that a child was born wrong. So I have a question for you, and I want you to really think about this. And we're going to go slow here. We're going to go one step at a time.
I can listen to you.
What does it mean for a child to be born in the wrong body?
It means that biologically, inherently, they are not the gender they were born as. They are not the sex they were born as. Sex. The sex. Your physical traits.
So gender is sex.
So mentally, gender is...
Hold on. We're going to go real slow here.
Yeah.
Okay? For the benefit of everyone watching. Is gender sex?
No. Gender is not the sex you're
What is
born as.
gender?
It's what your brain is wired to.
How so?
Well, if you look at someone who's a trans man, they are born with the sex of a female, but their gender is not. They are not a woman. They're a man because their brain reflects more the characteristics of
You think their gender is in their brain?
Yes, I think your whole conscience is in your brain. Everything is in your brain. Everything is how your brain is structured. Your conscience, your perception of existence is your brain. To say that it's based on your physical characteristics.
So what's gender? If it's in your brain, what is it?
Gender is the brain. Is what if you're male or female, as based on.
So let's just go with sex for a second.
Yeah. Sex is
Someone's born a female,
Yes.
but you're saying they have a male gender in their brain.
Yes.
What's gender? What is it that makes them male?
It's just the structure of their brain. Their brain is a masculine male brain.
What does it mean to be masculine?
I feel like you're
No, seriously.
a lot.
So, this is important. We're going to tell females who are masculine that
that a female with a masculine brain is a man, but now you're telling me that a female can be masculine, but they don't have a masculine brain.
Okay. Clearly, we're not going to come to a resolution here.
I just want to go real slow and figure this out.
I've gone real slow, and we haven't figured it out.
So
I'm
masculine.
gonna ask you a question.
So a female with a masculine brain
Could I
is
ask
a
you
man.
No, a female with a male brain. So I'm born in a feminine sex with a male brain is a man.
What's a male brain?
Holy shit.
No, what is it that makes a brain male? I don't understand.
Biologically, your brain is different. Your brain is different to her brain.
There's no evidence there's such a thing as a male or female brain.
Yes, there is.
I would love to see it.
Read a paper.
I've read everything there is to read.
Okay.
So there's a paper on this by, here's what I want you to do. There's a paper on this exact fact by Christina Buttons. Her Twitter handle is Buttons Lives.
Okay.
You can reach out to me if you want through Twitter, through my DMs, and I'll send you these papers, or paper and other papers, because there is absolutely zero evidence that there is such a thing as a male or a female brain. One second. What this ideology comes down to is what you've already touched on. Masculinity. If a girl is more masculine, they're now being led to believe that they must be male, and they'll only find true happiness by harming their bodies.
I know that not to be true.
Of course you know that not to be true.
That are masculine, and I also have trans ones.
What's the difference?
I just explained it to you 5 minutes ago.
So one girl who's masculine is a girl, and one girl who's masculine is a man?
People can be different.
There's such a thing as reality in this world, and being a male or a female is not a choice.
Can I ask you a question?
A lot of your friends are on Facebook. So that's an assumption of yours. Okay. Why are you agitated?
Because you're come to a homosexual queer place to say that we're fucking children up.
Where
Basically,
does it say that?
never born in the wrong body.
That's right.
Children cannot consent to puberty blockers. So you're saying that people that allow their children to be on puberty blockers with doctor's advice, under the guidance of medical professionals, that you're somehow above that?
I'm not saying I'm above it.
And
I'm
so
saying
you're
that's child
agitated.
abuse.
Yeah, see that's...
Yeah.
And why are you here saying this? Why don't you just do it down the street?
So I'll let you know if you want to
Tell me.
hear the argument for it. So if you look at all the academic studies that have ever been done into children with gender dysphoria, especially these studies that were done before they started drugging kids with puberty blockers and cross-sex hormones, a majority of the children grew up to be gay.
Right?
And today these same children struggling with distress about their sex are being told that they're trans.
Right. So do
What
you
does it
think
mean to
that
be
trans
trans?
is not right?
I'd say there's no such thing as a transgender child. And I'd say that what's happening today and why it's important to have this conversation in this community is because kids who would just grow up to be gay are being deceived into thinking that they're trans and they're being harmed for life.
I think I can safely say on behalf of this community that this community doesn't want you here. They don't need you here. They don't need your judgment.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but we're not. You're putting us in a situation where we have been judged our entire life, and you're forcing this stuff down our throat. One of the arguments against the queer community with Pride, Mardi Gras, and so on is that we're shoving stuff down people's throats. Now you're shoving stuff back in reverse, and that's our everyday. Now, it's irrelevant what you think about trans people, because it's scientifically proven that it is a fact.
What is a trans person?
I'm not going to stand here and debate with you
What does it mean
the
for a girl to be
legitimacy
a
of
boy?
a trans person.
What does it mean for a girl to be a boy?
You're talking about societal constructs and whatever else you want to place on that.
Well, actually, I genuinely would like to know what it is that makes a child trans.
You tell me.
Well, I say there's no such thing as a transgender child.
And that's really offensive. Highly offensive. I'm well educated. I'm a journalist. I've got an exhibition at Qtopia in Sydney. The Queer Centre of Culture. It's a museum. It's the biggest in the world. Go in
I don't tell you where to go, and I would never tell you where to
telling
go.
you it's highly offensive.
Okay.
And if you're standing here on this street doing this to people, you are only gonna get to tell people that trans doesn't exist is so offensive.
Well, I've asked you for a definition, and you can't give me one. Isn't that interesting?
I could give you one, but I
Okay,
don't need to. I don't need to justify it. I'm not trans.
Well, don't do it for me. Do it for the million people who are going to watch this. Why don't you
I'm
tell
not
me what it means for a girl to be a boy?
trans person.
Okay, so
So I cannot speak on lived experience. I can talk about being a gay person,
Okay.
about a man having sex with a man, and I can tell you that a man that has sex with a man is not a trans person. I can also tell you that gay people do not groom children to become trans people.
so what is a transgender child?
Someone who is born in the wrong body.
How can it be born in the wrong body?
These are silly questions.
Really? What
Yeah.
does that mean to be born in the wrong body?
And is this your call?
No,
Is
no,
this
no, no,
your
no, no.
great
Let's just
cause?
slow it down. And these are serious questions. Children are being cut up and sterilized. So I would like to know what it means for a
Where?
child to be
Where
born
are
in
they
the wrong
being cut
body.
up and sterilized?
All across the Western
So you're
world.
saving the world.
I'm working to save kids from permanent harm. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do.
What?
Alrighty, we had a very productive stream today. Yo, are you still there, Casey? My bad. I just didn't have chat pulled up. Damn. Sorry about that. Fuck me. Feel bad. Yep, good stream, and I appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.